1.
Do you? Well, I don't see you listed here on today's schedule.
You'll have to speak a little louder. I'm having some problems with my hearing.
I said, I don't see you listed here on today's date.
I already ate. I'm having problems with my ears.
Well, just have a seat.
I don't need anything to eat. I just want to see the doctor.
Well, how about the nurse?
I don't need a hearse. I'm not dying. I'm having problems with my hearing.
Okay, just sit down, and I'll see if the doctor's free.
What is it, Jenny?
Mrs. McGillicuddy is here, and she says she has an appointment to see you about her ears, but I don't see her listed on today's schedule.
Well, did you write it down when she made the appointment?
Well, probably not. I thought I would remember it. You don't get that many patients.
Yes, thanks for the reminder, Jenny. Listen, you know we've talked about this problem before. You have got to write things down. You remember that, don't you?
Can't say that I do. You know, if I had known that this job was going to be so demanding, I probably would have asked for more money.
Jenny, I am counting on you to keep my office running smoothly.
You are in for a big disappointment.
For gosh sakes, Jenny, all you have to do is answer the phone and write some things down. How hard can that be?
All right. I'm on it like a Dalmatian on a fire truck.
Oh, what?
I will take care of it. Will you take a chill pill, Julius?
Julius! Julius, I'm Dr. Fatpacker to you, Jenny. It wouldn't kill you to show me a little respect.
Oh, well, we don't know that for sure.
Well, it's a good thing you work in a hospital, Jenny. Will you just send in my next patient, please?
Well, what about my raise?
We'll talk about that later, Jenny. This conversation is over.
Oh, not if I keep talking.
Will you just send in my next patient, please?
Oh, all right, no need to shout. The doctor will see you now. Hello?
What?
The doctor will see you now. You can go in.
Great.
Well, good afternoon, Miss McGillicuddy.
Good afternoon.
I understand you want me to take a look at your ears.
No, I already had a beer. My ears I'm having some problems with. My ears are giving me trouble.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a minute. According to your chart, we prescribed micro hearing aids over 2 years ago. Are they not working any longer? Where are you?
Never had a problem drinking beer, but I don't know.
Well, according to your chart, we prescribed micro hearing aids 2 years ago. Are they no longer working?
They're in my ears. Where else would they be but in my ears?
Yes, that's a good idea. Let me take a look, see if there's anything new going on. They're no longer working. Let me just take a look here a minute. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, what is this? Holy smokes! What the heck? Oh my gosh! Miss McGillicuddy, these are suppositories.
So much better now.
Why do you you have suppositories in your ears?
Miss McGillicuddy, where are your hearing aids?
Oh,
Yes, yes.
oh, I think I know where they
Yeah.
are.
Yes, I think I do too.
I think I must be leaving now. I have
Yeah.
to.
Well, please come back when you can't stay so long. Oh,
Is there a
smokes.
restroom here?
Yeah, down the hall to the left.
Thank you. Oh, no, I'm good, thank you.
Jenny, telephone.
Oh, all right already. Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital. Dr. Packer's office. Jenny Fleck speaking.
You gotta help me. My wife is having a baby and her contractions are 2 minutes apart. What should I do?
Is this her first child?
No, you idiot. This is her husband.
Well, have you picked out a name for the baby yet?
No, not yet. Well, why does that even matter?
Well, you should have a Chinese name picked out like Zheng Zhao, just in case.
Why the heck would I pick out a Chinese name for my new baby? I'm not Chinese and neither is my wife.
Well, you need to be prepared. 1 out of 3 babies born in the world today are Chinese. So you need to have a name picked out, just in case.
Oh, I'm gonna call another doctor.
We have an appointment with Dr. Fad Packer.
Do you? Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't see you listed here on today's schedule.
Yes, it's right here. Bob and Rose Bush. It's right here under this giant blob of purple fingernail polish.
Oh, yeah. Well, just have a seat and I'll see if the doctor's free.
Yes, Jenny.
Have you had time to think about that raise you promised me?
Jenny, I never promised you a raise.
Oh, yes, you did. You said that if I wrote things down, that you would give me a raise. And I wrote down that Bob and Rose Bush have an appointment to see you now.
Really? Are they here now?
Well, yes, they are, but that's not the point.
Oh, Jenny, that's exactly the point. You are not helping.
Well, I wasn't trying to help.
Jenny, when you signed on for this job, you said you wanted a career.
Oh, well, I guess I was wrong about that. Turns out I just wanted the paychecks.
Oh, for crying out loud. Will you just send in my next patient, please?
All right, but don't think you're gonna get out of giving me that raise. You can go in now, Mr. and Mrs. Bush.
All right.
Don't do anything to keep from giving me that raise.
Well, good afternoon, Mr. Bush.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Mrs. Bush.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good,
Please
Doc.
come on in. Have a seat. So what can I do for you today, Mr. Bush?
Do you have a drink?
No, I don't have a drink.
Well, then you probably can't help.
Bob, Behave yourself. Doctor, you'll have to excuse him. You know how he is. Really, the reason we're here is because his hands are always shaking.
Really, Bob? Hold out your hands and let me see. Oh my goodness. Wow. Bob, do you drink a lot?
Hardly at all anymore. I spill most of it.
That is not true. That is not true. He drinks every day, and he drinks a lot. On the way here, he saw a sign on the highway that said, "Drink Canada Dry." He wanted to go up there and give it a try.
Back off the road.
Bob, if you really love me, Bob, you wouldn't drink so much.
Oh, if I didn't drink so much, I'm not sure I would love you. Oh!
One more crack like that, Bob, and I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, both of you, back off, calm down.
Okay.
Bob, did your father drink a lot?
He was married to my mother. Actually, alcohol killed him.
Really? Did your father die of liver disease?
Oh, no. He got run over by the Budweiser truck.
Oh, gosh. Yes, Bob, you're very, very funny. Now, really, do you have any other complaints besides the shaking of the hands?
Well, yeah. My right leg hurts all the time.
Really? Well, let me have a look at it. Put it right here.
Oh, dear.
Wow. I don't know, Bob. I think it's just old age.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Doc. My other leg is exactly the same age. And it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah, Bob, very funny. Very funny, Bob. Listen, is there anything else bothering you?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell about all those spots you see all the time.
Yeah. I see spots all the time.
Oh my gosh. Well, have you seen an optometrist for that?
No, just the spots. I'm on a roll today.
Yes. Yes, Bob, behave. So let me examine you a little bit, Bob. Let me take a listen to your lungs and see if I can find out anything going on here, okay? What I want you to do is take a deep breath and then blow it out, okay? Oh. Once more, Bob. All right, one more time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bob. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Well, Bob, I can't find anything wrong with you. Nothing specific. I think it all has to do with drinking.
Oh, well, Doc, do you want me to come back when you sober up?
Very funny, Bob, very funny. All right, here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. I want you to go home. I want you to take a nice hot bath.
Oh,
And then I want you to get out of the bath, and I want you to go over to the window and throw it open and let the cold air wash all over your body until you're thoroughly chilled.
Oh, now, doctor, you know, if he does that, he'll be sure to catch pneumonia.
Yes, Rose, he will probably catch pneumonia, but I can cure pneumonia. So, Bob, if you don't like that idea, then I suggest you cut out drinking and that you get some exercise.
I have been exercising.
Good.
I went to the gym and worked out with a dumbbell just the other day. He didn't talk to me, so I just left.
Oh, Bob, listen, if you don't change your ways, I can only give you a couple of months to live.
oh.
Can I get those months in the spring? I like to golf in the spring.
Yeah, Bob, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to write you this prescription for some pills. It'll make you feel better.
There's nothing wrong with me, Doc. It's the rest of the world that has a problem.
Yes, Bob, I know that. But it's much easier for me to prescribe pills for you than it is to prescribe them for the rest of the world. So take this prescription, and we've got a pharmacy up on the third deck. I want you to take that in, sit in the waiting room, just for a little bit. I want to talk to Rose on another subject.
Hey, Doc. Do you know what a hospital gown and a health insurance has in common?
No, what do they have in common?
You always think they're gonna cover more than they really do. I'm so afraid.
Yes, Bob, you're fine. Go on out and have a seat. I'll just be a minute with Rose.
What did you want to see me about, Doctor?
Oh, my God. Rose, I gotta tell you, I don't like the looks of your husband.
Oh, well, I don't either. But he's really good at yard work, and he knows how to open jars, too.
Yes, well, I'll tell you what, you need to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I do try to keep an eye on him, you know. We do live in a gated community.
Okay, good.
Somehow it gets out anyway, I don't know.
Well, now, Rose, his health issues seem to be caused mostly by his drinking.
Oh, yes, he does enjoy a martini or two.
I gotta tell you, Rose, he's drinking more than a martini every now and then. The last urine sample we got from him had 2 olives in it.
Oh, my.
For gosh sakes, Rose, you just need to keep a close eye on him.
Oh, okay.
You all right? Listen, I got another subject I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
You remember the last time you were in here? You were complaining about Bob's lack of libido.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's much better.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Excellent.
that's much better.
Excellent.
Yes.
We prescribed some pills. Were you able to give them to him?
Oh, those little pills? Oh, yes, doctor. I took those little pills and I opened them up and I mixed them in with his mashed potatoes at dinner. And after he ate, he was like an animal. Oh, he threw the dishes off the table with one arm, and then he threw me down on the table with the other arm. Oh, oh. Oh, yes. don't want the details.
No, yes, I mean, no. Oh my gosh, Charles, I had no idea that those pills would act so suddenly or so violently. If there were any damages, please see Jenny and she'll adjust your bill.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, Doctor, because we weren't planning on going back to that Denny's anyway.
Oh my. Well, thank you. See Jenny and make Oh, goodness. Woo. Oh, my goodness.
You can make us another appointment.
Okay, sure.
Bob, it's time to go. Bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. and Mrs. Bush.
Jenny, telephone.
All right. Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital, Dr. Fatpacker's office. Jenny Flex speaking.
Oh my God, this is Dick and I was out hunting with my buddy Joe and my gun accidentally went off. And I think I killed him. Oh my God, you've gotta help me.
Oh, who did you say this is again?
It's me, Dick Cheney, and I was out hunting and it's just so terrible.
Did you want to make an appointment to see the doctor, Mr. Shaney?
You don't understand. I shot my buddy Joe Lyden and I think I may have killed him. I need help right now.
Oh, settle down, Mr. Shaney. These things usually aren't as critical as we first think they are.
But I think I killed my buddy Joe. He's dead. Oh, say it ain't so, Joe.
Now stay calm. The first thing that you need to do is to go over and make certain that he's dead.
Okay, hold on. Well, certainly he's dead now.
I think you have the wrong number. There's a cleaning lady here. No habla English.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm Mrs. Sting, and I'm here to see Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh, you mean Dr. Fatpacker. Are you new?
Oh, goodness, no, I've been around forever.
I meant, are you a new patient?
Yes, this is my first time seeing the doctor.
Alrighty then, I'm just gonna need you to fill out.
You need me to fill out all of these forms?
Oh, I guess not.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't know what to do with them anyway. Now, how much do you weigh?
125.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, how tall are you?
5'8".
Sure. I'm gonna need you to step on the scale for me. Wow, that is really high. Try standing on one foot. Nope, that didn't help either. It says 160. All right, I'm just gonna measure you. You're only 5'3". All right, sit down. I'm gonna take your blood pressure. Done this once before, so I figured it out. No? Yeah. Okay. 170 over 110. That can be good.
Of course my blood pressure's high. When I walked in here, I was tall and thin. Look at me now. I'm short and fat. That's enough to raise anybody's blood pressure.
Well, just let me take your pulse. Wow. Amazingly, your pulse is as regular as clockwork.
That's because you had your finger on my watch.
Oh, well, never mind. It's just a formality anyway. So, do you have any wheezing, coughing, or shortness of cash?
No, I don't have anything like that.
Well, just have a seat and I'll see if the doctor's free.
I just need help with some drugs.
Oh, well, I'm not holding any, but I could make a few calls.
No, I don't want any more drugs. I'm trying to get off of drugs. If I have to go to the Betty Ford Clinic one more time, they're naming a sandwich after me.
Well, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Just have a seat.
Jenny!
Our Lady of Malpractice Hospital, Dr. Backpacker's office. Jenny Fleck speaking.
Oh, I broke my leg in 2 places.
Well, just don't go to those places anymore. How stupid can a person be? I guess it's on a sliding scale.
Jenny! Telephone!
Hello?
Hey, baby, is the coast clear?
Well, how the heck should I know? The coast is 80 miles from here.
Heavy breather.
I guess. I hope you didn't have asthma.
You know, I see here in this magazine that the Soviets are boycotting the Olympics.
Guess it's time to get some new magazines, huh?
Excuse me, miss. Do you know if the doctor's married?
Oh, no. He just got a divorce.
Well, now that's terrible. But what happened?
Well, he told his wife that she wasn't any good in bed. And then he caught her getting a second opinion.
Well, now that's just awful. What, has he started dating again?
Well, I don't think so. Why? Are you interested?
Who? Little old me? Of course not. Besides that, I have a very firm rule about dating men.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do. I will only date them if their wallets are firm enough.
Yes, Jenny, what is it?
Have you had time to think about that raise?
No, I have not. Unlike some people, Jenny, I've actually been working today.
Well, I certainly know how you feel. It's been non-stop out here.
Listen, Jenny, I was just going over the books, and I see that Mr. Jones is 6 months behind on his bill. Can you call him back and tell him he has, call him back.
Well, Doc, the last time that he was in, I think you only gave him 6 months to live.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, call him back and tell him he has 6 more months to live, or however long it takes him to pay his bill.
until after my break?
No, it cannot. We don't have any other patients today, so take care of this now.
Shows what you know, Mr. Know-It-all. We have a new lady patient in the waiting room.
Really? Well, why didn't you say so? Send her in, Jenny. Jenny, we've talked about this before. If you don't straighten up, there are gonna be consequences. Serious consequences.
If you don't straighten up, there are gonna be consequences. Serious consequences. You can go in now, Mrs. Sting.
Well, hello. I'm Dr. Fat Packer.
Well, hello. My name is Bee Sting. It's such a pleasure to meet such a world-famous doctor such as yourself.
Well, I don't know about world famous, but it's a pleasure to meet you as well, Miss Sting.
Oh, doctor, do all of your patients fall in love with you?
Oh my gosh, no. I don't think any of my patients fall in love with me.
Well, they should, because you are just so delightful.
Yes, okay, well, Miss Sting, come on in. You're delightful yourself.
You know something, doctor? You look just like my fifth husband.
Oh my gosh. You've been married 5 times?
No, only 4 so far.
Come on in and have a seat, Miss Sting. I think as a new patient, it's very important that I tell you that I charge $100 for a 20-minute visit.
Okay, how much for all night?
Oh, no, this is just an examination. What do you think?
Do you want me to disrobe?
No, oh gosh, no.
But you are going to do a full body exam, aren't you?
Miss Sting, I don't normally do that on the first date. I mean, the first
Okay, but can I request one?
No, you cannot. Sit down and let me just examine you, for God's sake. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen to your breathing. Just give me some deep breaths. Okay. Okay, once more. All right, one more time.
Oh, doctor. That was just my bra. Do
Yes.
you want to see it?
No, I do not. Oh my gosh.
You know, I did notice when I walked in by your diploma that you did your undergraduate work at Berkeley University. Are you
Well,
from around here?
I am. I went to Union High just down the road.
Well, I went to Union High. Wait a minute. Are you that famous Julius Fatpacker, the star quarterback of the Union High School football team?
Yes, Miss Sting, I am one and the same.
That's incredible. We were in the same class together.
Really? What did you teach?
Teach? What are you talking about? We were students in the same class together.
Really? Were you held back a few years?
No, I wasn't held back. I've never.
Oh my
And
God.
I'll be reporting you.
For crying out loud. Oh my God.
Well, Mrs. Sting, what happened?
Well, I've never been so insulted in my entire life, that's all.
What happened? Did Dr. Fatpacker make a pass at you? No.
Not that there would have been anything wrong with that, but he actually thought he's younger than I am.
Mom, where are you?
Would you like to go to Denny's and have a grand?
That would be perfectly delightful. You know what? You look just like my fifth husband.
You know what I like.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh,
What
my
did
God.
you do to that woman?
Oh, Jenny, it was just a huge, huge misunderstanding, I assure you.
You know, I keep your schedule straight. I answer the phone for you. I even give medical advice over the phone. And I line up new patients for you. And what did you do? You insult them into leaving. Someone is not pulling his or her weight around here, and that someone makes more money than I do. Now, how about my raise?
Jenny, there is not going to be any raise. Now, get out of here.
Not for you, of course. I was thinking more about me.
No raise. No raise. Now get out of my office. Go back and do your job.
Well, just a company car then.
A company car? No. No way. Even I don't have a company car.
Well, I know. And if you don't start pulling your weight around here, you're never going to get one.
Get out, Jenny. Get out. No raise, no car. God.
You know, when I first started working here, it bothered me that I didn't like you so much.
And?
Now it doesn't bother me at all.
God, get out. Go do your job.
No raise, no work. I'm just gonna sit out there and do my nails until you show some respect for the working class. Power to the people!
God. Where did we get her? Dr. Fatpacker's office. Fatpacker speaking.
I was hoping to speak to Jenny Flex.
Never mind her. What can I do for you?
Well, this is Mr. Cass from HR, and I just wanted to tell her that she has been selected as Our Lady of Malpractice's Employee of the Month.
Jenny? Jenny Flex has been selected as the Employee of the Month? That's utterly preposterous.
Well, apparently she does it very well. People seem to respond to her sassy attitude, and apparently she gives good advice to people who call in.
Jenny has been giving out medical advice over the phone?
Well, yes, she has, and apparently she's quite good at it. The Republican National Committee chairman called me, and he was quite pleased with some advice she gave to a Mr. Shaney.
Mr. Cass, Jenny is not licensed to practice medicine. I am. She shouldn't be giving out medical advice over the phone. I don't even give out medical advice over the phone.
Well, maybe you should start, because I have to tell you that we have gotten less than glorious reports about you.
Really? From whom?
Well, just now, a Mrs. Stain was in my office, and she was none too happy with you, and we are blaming you for that little incident.
Mr. Cass, that was not my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. I said we were blaming it on you.
Great, great.
inform you that along with Employee of the Month honors, Mrs. Flex is to get a sizable raise.
You have got to be kidding me.
No, and she gets her own Employee of the Month parking spot.
Oh, parking spot? No way! Parking at this hospital is impossible. If I didn't have a reserved spot, I'd never be able to park.
Well, about that. We decided that we would convert your parking spot to Employee of the Month spot.
My spot? Ah, Mr. Jenny doesn't even own a car.
Is that so? Well, we will just have to get her one. What will you be doing with your car now that you don't have a parking spot?
Oh my God. Ah, you want to give her my car? Along with my parking spot?
And a raise. Give the poor girl a raise, for crying out loud. A good raise. She's the only person we found that could put up with you.
What about me? Don't I deserve a raise?
Well, as a doctor, you can name your own salary. I named mine Fred, so pick another name.
Oh my God. Okay, Mr. Cass, I give up. I will give her a raise and my parking spot.
And don't forget about the car.
Oh yeah, Mr. Cass. I will give her my car as well.
Good man. And you thought this national health care thing wasn't going to work out. Oh, you can call me Jack, by the way.
Okay, Jack. I'll take care of all of that. Golly. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, Jenny. Let's close up shop for today.
Well, what about my raise?
Yes, you're gonna get a raise.
Oh,
And a car.
oh.
And a parking spot.
Great. What made you change your mind?
HR just called. And they said that you've been selected as Employee of the Month. And that you deserved all of those things. So if you just put away your stuff, you can give me a ride to the bus station.
Good deal. So, who did you speak to in HR?
A guy named Cass. Jack Cass. Why, do you know him?
You know him. He's just my dad. You know,
Really?
I was thinking, we need to put a nail salon in your waiting room, so your patients will have something to do while you keep them waiting unnecessarily. And we need some new magazines, not Newsweek. Vogue would be better, I think. And if we could get somebody to answer the phone for me, that would be swell.
Why not?
My nails aren't always dry when the
Oh
phone
my
rings.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our shows. We had a lot of fun putting it together.
to our voices behind the curtain was Roger, Petka, and Len Nowak. Prop guys over here that I honestly, Gloria and I could not have done this without the help of Tim and Kim and Dean and Dan.
And we could not have done this without you and Gloria. So we just want to say thank you guys very, very much. And we appreciate everything you did for us. Thank you all.
Very good.
No, everybody was great this year. We really had a great time working with all these people, and I think we put on a good show, and I hope you all enjoyed it.
Now they're gonna start working on the variety show coming up the end of February, so be ready for that. It's gonna be fun.
Donna signed her up for something. She didn't sign up.